Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson here. There was a crash in Amtrak train. Yeah! Happened, a day or two ago? Amtrak train carrying the GOP to a retreat. It crashed. Members of Congress crashed into a dump truck. Oh, the symbolism. Oh, man. Dump truck driver got killed, though. Here's what the New York Post said. An Amtrak train carrying members of Congress, including House Speaker Paul Ryan, to a GOP retreat in West Virginia, slammed into a garbage truck Wednesday, killing one person. No lawmakers or staff were hurt, according to the White House. A nurse at the scene reported at least one fatality and one person in critical condition after the crash. Trains win. They win against 18-wheelers. They win against trucks. Regular pickup trucks. They win against any type of regular automobile. They win easily. Maybe a tank could get them. But boy, trains have so much momentum. They win. Stay out of the way. I don't know what, when I heard this story, I was wondering, did the Democrats set this dude up? Is he is this a Trump dump truck driver that was going to testify against the Clintons? You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that you think about when you know what really goes on in the deep state. Nurse said it just plowed into that truck. We didn't know what it was until our car went by the garbage truck, said Representative Mike Bishop. He's a Republican out of Michigan. Dump truck, look, train's coming, get off the, unless you have a death wish, get off the tracks. He says it was a forceful impact. You could tell we hit something substantial. The train jumped, lurched forward. It was a loud bang. So they hit, by the way, a dump truck is a hefty truck. Man, Amtrak, I was just thinking about the number of Amtrak issues still. At some point, President Trump's probably going to say, we need to look at the infrastructure of Amtrak. Remember that train just not long ago? They said, it was traveling way too fast. Well, why? Oh, man. He said emergency responders rushed to the scene, all this. And the GOPers were fine. You're going to get maybe a little bruising, but they're fine. I was thinking about it, though. Would have been more fitting if the train had carried crooked Democrats and then they ended up in the dump truck. That would have been funny. But Democrats, like I said, probably set this whole thing up. Hey, the Republicans are going to a retreat. It's going to be going through Charlottesville, and that's where we can make this happen. We don't know who the fatality is, and somebody else is in bad position. But you can assume that the truck driver, who is likely the person who was killed, is one of the forgotten people that the Democrats protect. And here's how I would say CNN would have reported the story if they had more details, if a fake news story. So I'm not saying CNN reported this, but I'm saying if they did, here's how I would predict they would report it. So the headline would be, Republicans crashed their train into Dreamer driving a dump truck. And then they would give you the story. At 2 p.m. on blah, blah, blah day, this, that, and the other, on our second year of Obama, not Obama or whatever, Juan Miguel dreamed of living in America and was, in fact, a dreamer. Juan never committed a crime. Juan came over with his family at the age of 11. He went on to attend junior college and then finally college in an effort to improve his life. Juan was learning English, and he wanted to earn more money to provide for his family of 6 children. In a previous interview, Juan revealed that he works hard so that he could bring his abuelito and abuelita to America. He wanted his grandparents to be closer to their parents, to their kids, and to his children, which would be their great-grandchildren. That's all Juan wanted. His dream of, here it comes, family reunification, the PC term for chain migration, that racist term, was the reason that Juan worked so hard. But Donald Trump killed Juan's dreams. Trump didn't fund the anti-train bill that runs into Ron, and thus Amtrak trains have gone rogue on the tracks in America, killing dreamers in epidemic numbers. And another irony, that the train wrecked in Charlottesville, the site of the white supremacy event a while back. You guys know what I'm talking about? Put on by Jason, I think his name is Kessler. I've spoken to Jason. He's not a white supremacist, but that's what they called his event. I mean, it's a sarcastic scenario that I just laid there for you, but I'm telling you, don't be surprised if you hear some sad story about one. He's a dreamer. Or he's from Africa. And he wanted a free life. I just wanted to be American. That's all I wanted. I wanted to be here, next to Kevin Jackson. This is the crazy world we live in now, folks. The crazy, crazy world. So, I don't know what's going on. Amtrak, I rode Amtrak from New York to D.C. a couple of times. And I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't on my mind that Amtrak could crash. And likely would. I had an escape plan in the event that the train crashed. How crazy is that? I should have just been enjoying my ride. I don't ride the train very often. But when I said, because I had an event in D.C. I had to get to, it was easier to take the train than to, try to fly from one airport to the other. It didn't make any sense. It's like an hour and a half drive by train, hour and a half ride. So I was like, yeah, this is cool. And it's something I don't do every day. So I was excited about the possibility. But I was also a little hesitant because I know the trains are not safe. Think about it this way. Airplanes crash less than Amtrak worldwide. And there's some dangerous airports. I've flown in and out of a few. Woo. But Amtrak makes them all look rather benign in comparison. Anyway, I just found it interesting that the congressmen were going to be dumped in a dumpster, and they wrecked on a government-sponsored, transportation system that apparently needs an overhaul. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a bit.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.